Welcome back to TVAD News. All the crime in Chicago has been in the forefront of the national headlines. So many residents of the Chicago side of Chicago are familiar with the ongoing narrative and their community.
There are headlines every day that portray the South Side as violent, dangerous, rigid with crime.
But Tanika Johnson, a lifelong Inglewood resident, is on the mission to change the way her neighborhood is perceived.
Her photographs show the Inglewood Tanika knows and the side that she is determined to show others, as she is a real Chicagoan.
This is my childhood. This is where I played all day, every day. This is what Inglewood is to me. Since I grew up on such a tight-knit block, it was really surprising for me to discover that my neighborhood was looked at so negatively. Because I was like, what? When I went to Lane Tech, and you know, everybody goes there. They're from everywhere, all over the city. So that was my first time meeting people from completely different parts of Chicago. And I remember telling them where I stayed, and I said Inglewood. They didn't mean any harm, but they were like, oh. It was like, oh, it's rough over there, isn't it? So that was my first time when I was like, you know, someone told me a description of Inglewood that kind of was disconnected from my reality of it. More often it happened, unfortunately, in college, because I was taking a lot of pictures in high school, and I remember taking those pictures to be critiqued in class. I recognized my pictures looked completely different from everybody else, and it wasn't until like 2015, you know, when kind of the talk of Chicago's violence, and I was like, I need to do something. I'm tired and frustrated of Inglewood being characterized solely as this, and I'm going to see if I will get awarded to share my work with the community. It's just an unfair characterization of not only a neighborhood, but a city. There's no images of any of the regular life that goes on in Inglewood. If you're new to this neighborhood or a visitor to this neighborhood, you know, you're gonna pay attention to homes that are boarded up. My photography really looks at Inglewood as a place that can be documented.
If you want to check out Tanika's work, she has a new exhibit opening next Tuesday called Everyday Inglewood. It's at Loyola University Museum of Art at 820 Michigan Avenue. Remember, you can see all the biggest breakdown stories and check in and around Chicago each day on our website, tvad.com. It's the city's best source of news, sports, and weather.
We also want to make sure that you get into the conversation. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget about Twitter. Stay in touch with us. As we end tonight, we want to leave you with a one-in-a-lifetime shot.
Endings of basketball games don't come more important than the one occurred Friday night in Evanston.
You take a deep breath, you bend your knees, you let it fly. And rattle in and out. And nearly taken away. That's for the win. It's online. It's good! What a finish!
That's the Evanston freshman Blake Peters grabbing a rebound of a missed free throw and throwing once-in-a-lifetime shot. He threw a second shot, wanted to give the Wildcats a 45-50 teleprompter. Now we're the play of the day of an Espen Sports Center.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks again for joining us.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning starting at 4:30 for the latest news, traffic, and weather. I'm Masha.
I'm Aaron. And for all of us here at TVAD News, have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned for Fast Times at Columbia College coming up next.